Hello everybody, this is Greg Clevin, host of Sun on Sports, and Nick Clark to my left, John Sherman to my right. Nick, what sections are you following?
Well, we got a couple interesting tournaments going on right now. We'll start with Section 5, Class 4A. Last night, like Section 2, all the top seeds advanced. Maple Grove eked out a 1-point win over Mountains View in the 4-5 matchup. Centennial had a little trouble with Park Center. Centennial, the top seeded team. Park Center was number 8. Champlain Park, head coach Carl Pearson was concerned about some matchup issues in their 3-6 matchup with Roseville, but the Rebels persevered and won by 14 to advance in the semifinals, where they will meet second seed Osseo in what will be the third meeting between those two teams this year. Osseo won the previous two, but both of them were tight games. So the Final Four in that is set. Those games will be played at 6 and 8 p.m. at Anoka High School Saturday night, and then the final is next week as well. I think it's on Thursday night, actually, next week. Section 6, we had a major upset last night in Section 6, Class 4A. Armstrong, a team that has been ranked among the top 5-6 in the state for the better last half of the season, lost last night in the 6-3 matchup to Minneapolis Southwest. It was 38-36 was the final. Armstrong had 15 second half points. I can't imagine the disappointment the Falcons were feeling this morning and realizing the year that they had came to such a sudden end. And they might have fell into the old overlooking your opponent type thing. Minneapolis South, the second seeded team in that tournament, handled Cooper pretty easily in the bottom half of that bracket and advanced. And Armstrong was looking forward to a chance to see if they could slow down Taylor Hill and give the Tigers a run. That won't happen. South and Southwest are now playing for the right to move on to the final.
Like the old pro wrestling announcer Marty O'Neill used to say, "Get your tickets early," because some of these gyms have limited seating, and I tell you what, I've seen a resurgence of people coming back to these arenas and stuff. I think in this time of gloomy economy, you can afford some of these section games and stuff. The high school, it's a pretty good bargain. Free programs, free parking most of the times, except for some state and section meets.
And the $6 to watch these girls and boys go out and play as hard as they do.
Double header besides.
Pales in comparison to the whatever you pay to get in the Target Center to watch that show. Which
not only that, you're very close to the action at these high school games. You can really feel a part of it, and that's what I like about high school sports. You're not up in Section 213. You're right down there by the court or by the ice, and it's just a tremendous experience, especially if you have a stake in your local team and you have that community pride. This is the place to be.
Not only that, but the fans attending these games, if they happen to see John walking down by the gym floor, and Nick, they can stop. They'll sign autographs, they'll chat, they'll do almost anything. They just love to talk.
We'll autograph anything but a check.
Yeah, on just one note, if you're sitting in Section 213 watching Timberwolves right now, you are by yourself. There's nobody up in those reaches these days in Minneapolis.
Well, that'll do her for this segment on Sun on Sports, and thanks for watching.